I would almost do it. It feels like a dare.
And we are live. Why is the intro not playing? Wait a minute.
We're live?
There's no intro playing. We are live. But I
Hi.
want to play the intro. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Wait a minute. I want to play a
It's me,
intro.
Sugar Bumps.
You're late.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Yo, yo.
Yo, what's
Yo.
up?
What's
How's everyone doing? We got today a special guest from Netherlands, figure posing channel, Anthony. We got as well Ellen from Australia. Welcome back, Helen. And of course, we got our fellow Yellow, Christian from Korea.
Thank you, Yellow.
Thank you, Yellow. I'm also half yellow. And here we are for one more Collectors Unite. Before going to the chat, just of course start here with Ellen. How's everything, Ellen? How's your week
Yeah,
going?
I'm good. Yeah, no, very good. Very calm, relaxing week, which has been nice, and really excited to be chatting to you, gentlemen.
Thank you. You are always welcome. Anthony. How are you, my friend? Welcome for the first time here in the channel. I hope it's the first of many. How are you?
Dude, I hope so as well. I'm fine. Thanks for having me, dude. Like I said backstage, I really love the community you have here. There's no negativity in the chat. So I love this panel. So thanks.
Welcome.
I think I kind of invited myself, but thanks for having me on.
No, you know, this thing is very curious. When you were in the chat, I saw your name was Figure Posing Channel, but I was not associating the channel with a person. Because I already added you as a friend way before, and I was to have you in the channel way before. And then I was thinking, I talked with Bob Dylan and I said, there's this guy Figure Posing Channel, I want to have him in my live stream. And he said, that's Anthony. I said, what? Yeah, that's Anthony, 6K posers. And I said, oh, Jesus. And because I also remember you, I think you were in the Pose Wars, right? Collecting Weekly?
No. I did the take a position with Lael and John.
No, I remember one stream you were that you had Pennywise sitting in the Mandarin chair.
Yeah, so that was take your position.
Oh, that was amazing. That pose was really, really good. Pennywise sitting in that chair was really good. How many Pennywise do you own?
Currently 4.
Whoa. Four Pennywise.
Wow.
So it will be
That's
5, I
amazing.
guess, when INART comes.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be giving away like 3 of the Hot Toys ones, because I don't need 4 Pennywises. It's just because I wanted to make a certain video, and I thought, dude, I need 4 just to make the video. And that's how things just get out of hand sometimes.
Amazing. Christian,
That is amazing.
how are you?
Thank you for having me as always. I know we have a very exciting release tonight, to maybe a morning for some people. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Let's have some fun. Wanna get nuts?
I don't think we are going to have fun because we have a quiz for you, the 89 Batman quiz. We are going to
Well,
that
you guys
right
are gonna
away.
have fun. Maybe not me, but yeah.
You guys here in the chat, I was thinking if I have 10 questions for him, I think if he fail at least 3, he should do the twerking for us for 2 minutes.
He's leaving.
I think it's a good punishment, but you guys here in the chat can tell me what's the best punishment for him.
That's generous. You said 2 questions before. You've bumped it up to 3.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No, he can fail 3 because actually the questions are very easy, but I don't think he pay too much attention to the movie. But let me just go here with the chat. We have here Tragedy Tales. Let's go. How are you, my friend? Simon, love this morning for me anyway. Streams, looking forward to the figure chat. Thank you so much. S Beam in the house. Hello all.
Sleeping Beauty.
Ishi with big boobs as well. How are you? Welcome. Bob Dylan, as always, this will be a great one. Oh, we hope so.
Yeah.
If we have Christian twerking, this will be one for the
Nah,
store.
I'm gonna turn off my camera and bye-bye.
No, it's going to break the internet if
Hello,
Christian's going
fellow
to twerk.
collectors. We got David Letch moved up the start time. Yeah, we're starting normally now at 9:30 p.m. My hour here is 9:30 EST. It's is the best time for all of us. Tyria also in the house. How are you, Tyria? Thank you for coming.
Tyria.
Gilbert Almazan, good morning, brethren, fellow collectors. Hello, hello. Mario El Profesoro, hello, everyone. Good morning, Mario. I think you are already at work. Kumar in the house. Hi, everyone. Hope all you guys are doing well. Hope you are doing well too. Jay-Z in the house as well. How are you? Ellen. Hi, everyone. Actors 16 Shape, good morning. Hello, actor. AJ Agruz, hello, friends. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you. Hope you are going well too. What a lovely global panel. A second episode without any Americans. Yeah, today we have really China, Australia, Netherlands, and Korea. It's amazing. Look at this absolutely amazing panel. Bob Dylan, no, I cannot read Korean.
Oh,
sorry.
Man. Google Translate.
Slide.
Beskarki, the force is strong on this Friday Eve. It's true. I guess you are so excited with that C3PO release. We have here more. Mark Attack, I all love the Europe-friendly streams. Oh, thank you. Agent Silver Fox, hello, Joe and everyone. Hope the chat are well too. Agent Ian, I hope you are having a good recovery with COVID at home, and take a good rest, and I hope you feel better the soonest. King Dingaling as well. Here, what's up, guys? Kaiju Daddy, yo.
Kaiju.
And we got Commander Green, as always. Hello, everybody. We got
Green.
Deadpool Red Sweet. Hello. And I think for now, that's all. So before, what you guys think? We go directly to the quiz? Or...
Just
or
get
you
on
want
with it. Yeah, let's go.
Kaiju Daddy
Get
said
over with.
never Japan panelists racist. Not at all. If you
Well,
want to
I can
come
speak
over,
a little Japanese
let
if
us
you
know.
want me to, but
No, but Kaiju Daddy, I think, is in Japan. He's in Japan.
I
You
think
should
so.
join us. You should
Join
join
us.
us.
Why not?
Dilo, finally, real collectors. I promise you, everyone in this panel, we are all real collectors. There are no green screens here.
I might have to update my green screen though. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the quiz, the Christian quiz, and I think this will be a
my
fast
God.
one. I will need Ellen to help me read the questions because.
Amongst all
Are you ready,
festival-
Christian? Let's go.
I'm not, but let's just go anyways.
Okay, so who
Wow.
directed the 1989 Batman film? Was it A. Christopher Nolan, B. Tim Burton, C. Joel Schumacher, or D. Zack Snyder?
Shoot.
Really?
Oh, dude, this is hilarious.
Can I just turn on my
Wow.
camera and just look the other way?
Guys, please in the chat, guys, please don't answer because this is only for Christian. Don't give him the answers.
All right. Okay. I'm really.
Christian,
I'm
however,
really
wait.
trying not to look at the comments.
Wait a
Yes?
moment. I will give you in one question. You can ask help from the chat. You have one question that you can
Once?
you can ask
Okay.
once help from the chat.
What if I just turn my eye a little bit and then I can get my help?
No, you need to ask help from the chat.
Okay. Oh.
I'm worried for you, Christian. You're going to be twerking, mate.
If you cannot nail this question, then the other ones for
No.
you.
If I get it wrong, I'll just head out. I'll just head out. I know my way out.
You can fail 3 questions.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm just gonna go. Oh my god. Everyone's gonna hate me now. Okay. Tim Burton. Yes?
Wow.
I don't know.
Was this like a 25% chance or?
And it's true.
Yes.
Tim
Yes.
Burton. Jesus.
Because I know it's not Jack Snyder. It's like Jesus.
Okay, let's go to the second one.
Sure. What actor played the role
okay.
of
Okay. Come on.
Batman?
Come on. Keaton.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
Everything's very easy, right? So let's
Yeah.
go.
It's gonna get hectic. It's gonna get nuts.
Do you want me to read them out, or you just
Yeah,
gonna?
you
don't
need
have
to
to.
read them.
Okay, so which famous actor portrayed the character Harvey Dent? A. Tommy Lee Jones, B. Aaron
I-
Eckhart, C. Jim Carrey, or D. Billy D. Williams?
I mean, like, this was like the most surprising part as a Star Wars fan, seeing Lando as, as the guy that I've seen from The Dark Knight, the white guy. It's like, oh, okay, this is a change.
Galactic J, please don't reply because this is only for him.
So I said it anyway. So like Billy D. Williams. Yeah, I know. Lando.
Jesus.
Lando got in there somehow. So yeah.
Okay, let's go again. Let's go to the
Alright,
other
so
ones.
far so good. The 1989 Batman movie marked the introduction of a new Batmobile. Describe some of its notable features. A. Jet propulsion and invisibility. B. Tank treads and machine guns. C. Sleek design with a turbine engine and gadgets. D. Motorcycle style with a sidecar for Robin.
Okay, so the question is, I'm trying to understand the question because I have a language barrier, but the question is, what is the new feature in the new Batmobile that is in this movie? Is that the question?
Exactly. It
Okay,
doesn't matter
so-
because you don't understand nothing about Batman, so just shoot one.
Jet propulsion invisibility. Okay, so I know it's not invisibility. Tank treads, and machine guns. Maybe sleek design with turbine. Okay, this is hard.
COVID.
Cousin, you said you were gonna be nice. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna have to guess. Oh my. So, what's a tank tread? God damn it.
Come on. 5,
Okay, I'm gonna go with C.
4.
I'm gonna hit it with C.
Jesus
I got it.
Christ.
Yes. What's a tread?
No one
What's a
cares.
tread? No one.
Move to the next one.
No one cares.
Brutal, I love it. What is the name of the mob boss who is the primary antagonist in the film before the Joker takes center stage? Is it A. Oswald Cobblepot, B. Carmine Falcone, C. Roman Sionis, or D. Carl Grissom?
10,
What is the name of the
9,
boss who is the primary antagonist?
8, 7,
I forgot that guy's
6.
name.
5, 4,
I know it's not
3.
Falcone.
2,
Grimson?
1. Which one?
Carl Grimson? I'm not sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yes!
I think he's asking ChatGPT.
My hands are clean. My hands are clean.
Let's
I
go to
think
the
the cat's
6.
back there holding up paws for answers.
Let your hands right there. Next question.
Okay, which
You like
renowned
the fingers?
composer composed the iconic music score for the movie? Was it
If you know
A.
this
Hans
one, you are cheating.
B. Danny
Renowned
Elfman,
composer.
C. John Williams, or D. Alan Silvestri?
Well, I know Hans Zimmer is a big deal, but I don't know the rest of them. Jesus. John Williams and...
10,
But,
9,
okay, I know it's not Zimmer because it doesn't seem like Zimmer. Jesus.
7, 6, 5.
I don't know,
4.
dude. Danny Elfman?
Jesus. Daniel.
Whoa!
Awesome, dude.
It's my lucky day. I'm gonna get a lottery. Let's go. Wait, hold up. I need a lottery.
You need to fail.
Yeah.
You need to fail. You need to fail the next 3, or else we will not have any twerking.
Okay, the 1989 Batman movie was a significant success, but it also generated controversy. What were some of the controversies or criticisms surrounding the film upon
How
its
the hell
release?
am I supposed to know this? Jesus.
A. Excessive violence and dark tone. B. Lack of action sequences. C. Overuse of CGI effects. Or D. Weak character development.
Hey.
Now I just want you to go 10 for 10.
I'm not gonna go with 10 for 10. Who played the role of Bob the Goon, the Joker's loyal henchman? What? Is that the guy who gets shot in the semi-end? Who? Are you asking the actor's name? Jesus Christ, cousin. Okay, so I know it's not D. Bob the Goon? Who the hell is Bob?
I
the Goon?
literally
You don't know who's Bob the
okay,
Goon?
okay. He calls him Bob. Okay, I know. Okay, but how am I supposed to know his name? Jesus.
I wouldn't know.
So, so it's probably
Put your hands up. 5, 4, 3,
well,
2,
it's not on the. It's
1.
Drac.
Ooh.
Jack.
A, B, C, or D.
A.
You're wrong. It's C.
Okay.
You failed one.
I had no idea, dude.
You can only fail 2, remember.
Love
9.
a late rule change.
Remember.
What famous newspaper headline is shown near the end of the movie, teasing the possibility of the Joker's return? A. The Joker lives. B. Gotham rejoices as Joker vanquished. C. Batman retires. D. Vicky Vale wins Pulitzer.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh
5,
my god.
3, no, 4.
B.
Which one?
B.
The Joker lives.
The Joker lives? Really?
You already
Okay.
missed 2. Is the last. If you missed this one, bye bye. See you. Twerking for 2 minutes. Yes.
For 2 minutes.
All right, lucky last. In the movie's final scene, what gift does Batman give to Commissioner Gordon as signal of their partnership? A bat signal flashlight. B, a new car. C, a red rose. D, a batarang.
It is very obvious, but if you don't know, you don't know. You can ask help from the chat. If you fail this, we got twerking.
I need
What
help.
music you want? Let me choose
I
the,
need-
the
I-
one
I-
music.
I need help. I need help.
You need help from the chat? Okay. Chat, can you guys help him? A, B, C, or D? Kaiju Daddy says E, a Pepsi.
Thank you very much. I'll rather take a Coke.
David Lashes is the bad signal. Jay-Z says bad
Oh
signal.
my god. Okay.
Did Ellen
Bob is
just say
saying D.
flashlight?
Jay-Z saying A. Mario saying
Mario
B.
saying
Thank you very much. Ash is saying B. Okay, so I know it's not A, B. Is it?
Bob Dylan trying to trap.
Oh my god. Is it A or D? Oh my god. Is it A or D?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Is it? Oh shoot. Is it D?
D for Dale, say P-Rock. D for Dale. It's
Dale?
iconic in the movie. It's iconic in the movie. If you see the
Dale?
movie, everyone talks about that iconic thing. That
Oh my
It's so
god. It's
obvious.
A?
you need to say it's A or D. Choose one.
Well, I already said D. I'm already late. So am I wrong?
You can change. You want A or I? You want which one? I'll give you 3 seconds. Look at the chat, see what they are telling you.
Jesus. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have faith in you guys. So I'm gonna go with D.
Who told you D? No one.
I'm gonna have faith in you guys.
So it's D. Is locked.
Yeah, let's go with D.
Be sure. Oh,
Jesus
that's
Christ,
working.
cousin, you
That's working.
you really trying to?
No,
Push
I'm
the knife
trying
in
to
there.
help you in the last question. I'm keep asking. You want to lock? You want to lock? And,
Dude,
and
I am never playing poker with you. This is so screwed up. Jesus. Fuck it, I'm gonna go with D. Fuck it.
and you are right. It's
Yes!
a batarang.
Yes, Bob,
Jesus.
I love you. Bob, I know you're my man. I know, I knew it. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
You are at
And
this
it
moment
works anyway.
considered.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are at this moment considered the OG 89 fan. But did you? Let me ask.
But-
Did you enjoy the movie at least?
Okay, to be honest, I had to watch it 2 times because the first time I was kind of busy with my phone, so I had to rewatch it, and I liked it. I really liked it. I mean, considering like the time when it got released as the movie, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
Like the plot. I mean, there's no like CGI or anything. Like the whole character, how the Joker develops, is very interesting. It's very different from the one that I saw in my generation, the Heath Ledger. So like I get to see how Joker became Joker and how he ends up. Well, it kind of now I'm hearing he's gonna be on the sequel. He's kind of maybe he lives, but I see the start and the ending of the Joker, which I thought was very interesting. And there was a lot of stuff I liked. I just can't remember, but I liked it. I really liked it. So I kind of got like why everyone was talking about it, and like there was some like every part of the scene that I kind of now clicked and understood like what you guys talking about, like the customs, the dioramas, the figures, and the scenes from the movie Flash. So I got all the references. So yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Thank you, cousin.
And it's not only the movie, right? It's also that it's the first live action actual Batman we got. Well, for me it was the actual Batman. 66 was campy funny, but not Batman.
Oh. The last question was wrong, is it? Was it the signal?
That's curious, you know.
Was it the signal? Are you guys just... Nah, I believe in you guys. Nah. Well, Agent Silver Fox tells me, well done. So I know he's an OG. So I know he's not, fooling around with me. So... Well, goddamn.
Well, if it's wrong...
Well, if it's wrong, you got it wrong. So
I checked this on Google, you know. I just checked questions about 89 Batman. How can I didn't watch the movie.
I'm gonna have to check if you watched the movie.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
So let's move on. What do we have today?
Let's move on.
What do we have?
We want to talk here a bit about Kate Bishop, not too long, but I want to hear, of course, Helen and Anthony, what's their take about this figure. I already talked about this in 2 or 3 streams, but I want to talk about want to hear your opinions, Helen. What something that you are going to take with you, or are you satisfied with the final results?
I'll be getting it. I want to pair her with Yelena, so I know people are upset Clint's not here, but I'm putting her with Yelena. Yeah, I never really like to judge on the blogger photos, so I was quite happy that RCN put out a really quick review, and I thought there's a lot of things to like about the figure. I think the outfit looks good, a lot of articulation, particularly in the upper body, but yeah, there's a few things with that head sculpt that's not right. The hairline, and I'm kind of wondering if, because Hayley Steinfeld doesn't have a widow's peak, so I kind of wondered if Hot Toys need to do that to have the fringe for her. And I went, okay, I can kind of forgive that, but there's a few things that the likeness from front on is just not there. From certain angles, she looks better, but the kind of eyebrows and the eyes are not 100% there for me, but I'll still pick it up, and I imagine that at some point it will probably be quite a cheap figure to get. So I'm not rushing out to pre-order, but I will get it at some point.
Interesting take. How about you, Anthony? What do you think about this?
Yeah, so this figure came during the period that I mainly just pre-ordered everything, but I didn't pre-order this one, and I think it's the head sculpt. Unlike a lot of people, I'm not mad about Clint not being there, because I would have paired her with Endgame, Ronin, or Clint, and be done with that. I think I just didn't get her because of the head sculpt, because Hayley Steinfeld has a pretty specific face, which is like badass and smartass, but also like cuddly. And in this face, I don't see that back. So I think if the head sculpt was better, I would have picked her up, and I might still pick her up if she'll be discounted. But didn't pre-order.
So you are all betting probably in a discount or something like that. You probably this is a figure that will sit.
I
You guys
wouldn't.
think so?
I think it will sit, but I wouldn't mind skipping this one.
Okay. Christian, do you have anything to say about this figure, or you just want to skip?
Well, not much, but I mean, it's kind of like one of those figures that I say, like, I can't say it's a really good looking figure because I heard all the issues that everyone had, even from the Marvel fans. And yeah, I mean, if you were to get her to finish, from sort of a line, I guess waiting would be a nice
welcome
method. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Wait out.
Great. This was a quick one. Jesus.
It's not controversial enough.
It's not controversial, right? But I think this one, people are not as happy. Probably because of the head sculpt, because I think the figure in general looks really good.
Yeah.
But
Me too.
I don't know if they really improved anything in the head sculpt. I already seen some in end photos. For example, this photo I think looks good. I think if you have him pose him like this, it just for a posing standing point. And Anthony, you can chime on here with your opinion. When you have a head sculpt with a smile, it's always a bit difficult to do some kind of poses, right? Because you need to pose right the head, so it will, like for an action scene, you have a guy smiling at Spider-Man.
Yeah, so there are a couple of things in head sculpt that can be a bit annoying and limit the range of poses you can do. So like when the eyes are like a certain way, which are very specific, like the Harley Quinn figure, it kind of limits what you can do with her. A smile, like you said, indeed. But what saves this is that it's not weird maybe for Doc Ock to smile in action poses. And also the glasses save it, because they cover up half of the expression, right? So it might work in different poses. You could do a stoic pose, you could do like an action pose, I think.
And this is the one you are going to take? You pre-order? You are going to pick
Yeah,
it
I
up?
pre-ordered that one, and I'm not sad that I pre-ordered it. I think the face sculpt could have been better. People are saying the Toys R Us one is better. I don't think it
I also don't think so.
is. I have the Toys R Us one, and it's not better. The tailoring on this one is awesome. The arms on this one, the arms are just, they kill it with the arms. And the head sculpt is serviceable with the glasses on, I feel.
And it's a figure that there's a lot of options for posing, right? Because with those tentacles, you can do a lot of posing, and
yeah,
sure
you can,
it will
and
come
you
in.
get extras, right? You get the red
deluxe,
ones
yes.
as well. Yeah, so if you get the deluxe. So if you want to do like photographing, you could even have a lot more options, because you can use those as well. I'm kind of hoping you can link them together, but I don't know if you can. Yes, it's not screen accurate, but I would link them together if it's an option.
This photo here worked really well, because it seems that he's catching Spider-Man by the head, but it's only an illusion, because I think the figure is in the front, right?
Yeah.
But I like this guy. I don't know if you ever. I like this Jingle Bell. His photos are really good.
Yeah.
Ellen, something that you are going to pick, this Doc Ock, or?
No, I thought about the No Way Home line, and just space just wasn't a thing for me. But I did watch some reviews, and I thought the engineering of the arms was really great. Like in between each piece, there seemed to be wires, which really allowed a lot of bend and flex. Because I think, wasn't that one of the issues with the third party one, was the way that they sort of connected in was becoming a bit problematic for people. So yeah, I thought it looked good. Yeah, the sculpt is, again, it's a bit of a bummer, and I kind of wonder if that was strategic to put them both out on the same day and then follow up with something bigger and better the day after. But look, it's a character I think a lot of people have wanted. I'm the same. I saw the comparisons to the third-party sculpt, and I think this is better. Neither are perfect, but with glasses, or you can easily pick up a set of goggles on eBay or somewhere like that to make it look better. So, yeah, I think it's looking pretty good.
Good points. Christian, this is, again, you are not Marvel collector. This is not something that you are going to pick. But
Well, yes, I'm not a
what's
Marvel
your opinion?
collector. I'm not, I won't be picking him up. But the thing is, Doc Ock is a character that I don't see a character only from this No Way Home. Because even for me, this is a character that hits the nostalgia for me. I still remember seeing him for the first time. Welcome. From the original, the Spider-Man 2 movie. I still see that character. I don't see him from No Way Home. So, like, he is a great looking figure by design and as a character. And, well, I do see the issues with the sculpt, but I don't see anybody not using the glasses anyways. And with the glasses, I think it's pretty good. And, well, it is sculpted hair, but I mean, it's the default of most of our collections anyways. So I think that gets a pass. The only thing I was kind of worried about was the pleather inside, because Sideshow did mention it was faux leather. So that
Faux
could
feather?
be I'm sorry. That could be an issue for the long term, but other than that, it was pretty. Oh, and the other thing was I already seen, like, there's a guy in Korea who does like everything custom in
Yeah,
all
that
the
light toy,
Hot
right?
Toys. Who?
Let Light Toy.
He goes by the name Stark Industries in our community.
Okay.
He has this whole coffee shop and he displays all of his customs. And what he does is he puts light ups in every one of his Iron Mans and Marvel figures. And he already did it on this figure. So all this whole, claws, he has lights up.
Tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles. He has lights up in them already. And it looks pretty good. I mean, he was saying like all these Star Wars figures are getting so good treatment. Why don't, Marvel characters get the same? Is like, yeah, I do understand. But other than that, I mean, LED effects would have been really, really cool, but it could have been more expensive. So I guess price-wise, it's still okay. So yeah, I mean, well, yes, I won't be picking this guy up, but I think it's a great figure. I gotta say.
It is
Very
indeed.
enticing.
I also agree.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you are going to this the No Way Home line, it's kind of expensive because if you
It
are
is.
going to do everything, and I heard from our friend Iron King that Electro is coming next week, so we are getting people that are collecting the No Way Home is will be invoiced very soon for that one too. The collector one is here in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. And AJ Agruza is saying that the sculpt is hot and at close up from the side I don't mind it, but when you back out it looks totally odd to me. But the rest is fantastic. I believe that you will see. I think there is a custom sculpt by V Collectibles. I think that one looks a bit better than this one. And Commander Green saying he's not picking it up. Too much money to come out of the budget to pick up the No Way Home wife. No Way Home wife. Yeah, but it's true. It's around $4,000 line if you are going with everything. If you
Don't
are taking
confront
the
me with that.
Spider-Mans and all the villains, is around the 4K line. But since we are in this Doc Ock and Christian brought a good question, do you guys think that Hot Toys really care more about the Star Wars figures in terms of quality and everything than the rest of the lines? Because I don't think that's fair to say. Over the years, we have seen a lot of good figures from Marvel too.
So let me just explain because I kind of brought it up. Everyone in the Korean community always says that for every release, every announcement, any unboxings. All the Marvel fans will be like, "Oh, look at that Star Wars figure! They got this all kind of treatment with so good sculpt, and now they're getting like rooted stuff and all the accessories are so good." And I always see it here, so like I thought it was really a thing. Now I'm at this point, like I do have the same view as them. I do. So yeah, I mean that's mostly in our community here in Korea.
Interesting. Let me share here because Bob Dylan just sent me those photos from the other Red Sculpt. You guys can give me your opinion because this is the custom one done by V Collectibles. It's a more a calm face, right?
It is.
Yeah, I don't see him, to be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if I prefer this one than the Hot Toys one, honestly. How much is this sculpt, Bob? Do you guys prefer this one?
Probably as much as the figure.
I think even more. Usually, if you get the
Bob
painted one,
Bob
it'll
Dylan
be
saying
like...
just providing info for discussion, Anthony, not saying which is better.
No. Yeah, but I'm not really feeling it. It looks like a great head sculpt as like a head sculpt of a guy, but I don't really see Alfred Molina.
JB, welcome. Bob Dylan saying is, but JB saying is a much better, but Bob Dylan saying it's too much money. Really? Oh,
I can't say
have no
which one
idea.
is better because it has very different looks from for either of them, for both of them. So
I think the eyes are better on this one. The eyes and the
maybe
brows.
maybe.
But somehow I don't like these glasses. They look, I don't know, seems they don't fit well.
Yeah, a little smaller or narrower, a little bit.
And different color, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this would suit more Spider-Man 2, like when he's working in the lab. That feels like the sculpt for that movie and those kinds of scenes rather than full-on Doc Ock taking on Spidey. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's a bit more of a Spider-Man 2 scientist vibe. Joey, you're losing your tech.
Alexa, turn it on. Do it now.
Cool.
Then
Magic.
Bob Dylan saying it's good that there's a serious expression. I'll say that much. Yeah, it's
It's
fair.
cool to have options. Yeah.
Need the glasses off to assess. Like at the end of the night in a nightclub, you need the lights on to be sure. Yeah, but at least we have options, right? But if he's saying that it's expensive, probably only the sculpt is more expensive than the Hot Toys figure. So
Yeah, so usually it's
Oh.
like 300 for an unpainted sculpt, and then painting is as much usually, including shipping.
Okay.
And
Usually.
5% PayPal fee.
So it's like the full custom experience. You gotta get the
Yeah,
sculpt.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
get
yeah.
painted.
Yeah.
I see.
You got
I
to
see.
to choose a painter, and then
And since we were talking about, I was asking you about that, about the difference between Star Wars and Marvel. For example, today we got this release from Marvel, the C3PO from Attack of the Clones, and we can talk a bit about more that, Christian. What we were saying is the Korean are saying that Korean community claims that Hot Toys gives more attention to Star Wars in terms of quality. Is that?
Yeah, that's actually what the general thought is. It's like unanimous, I guess. Almost. Even the Star Wars collectors say, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm collecting Star Wars.
But that's because of what? Because of the LED lightsabers?
No, it's the overall, like, the quality of the sculpt, the quality of the tailoring, some designs, and the speed of releases. It just feels like, because I think it's all based on the fact that they know who's the owner, who's the owner
Howard Chen.
of
JC
yeah,
Hall? Oh, sorry, Howard
Howard
Chen.
Chen.
Because he loves Star Wars, right?
Now this is
Yeah.
where the fake news starts. Yeah, so Howard Chen. So like everyone knows Howard Chen is the owner and he likes Star Wars. He put it out there already. It's like what, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So I think they came from that fact and then kind of like, we had this time to view them releasing their figures and now kind of like really, I'm guessing it's more of not like Star Wars figures are getting better treatment. It feels more like Marvel figures are getting less treatment. I think that's the kind of disappointment that I'm hearing. But I'd like to hear what you guys' thoughts are.
Yeah, so I think, first of all, I don't know. Second of all, when I look at the Star Wars figures that I have and the Marvel figures that I have, Star Wars seems to be like a more contained franchise, whereas Marvel is all over the place. But I don't think you could say that Hot Toys pays less attention to Iron Man than they do to Star Wars. So I think it's specific figures they put a lot of attention in. Look, I'm looking at Yondu. I don't think you could say they put less attention to Yondu than they put into Star Wars. But I do think if you look at the C3PO line, it looks so weathered. I wouldn't see that on any Marvel figure. But I don't know what the cause of it is. I don't know if Lucasfilm is a lot more strict in what they put out. I don't know if it's just Hot Toys preferred quality treatment. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think Star Wars as a line overall feels like it has more detail and quality.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting take, and it's fair. But man, this C3PO looks really good, and and now we are questioning how many parts of Diecast we have here, because it's. I know that MRC collection, he already have it in hands, but probably it will take him 1 or 2 days to have the unboxing ready. But I mean, I thought I pre-ordered these, but I did not. I'm not worried because.
No, you're gonna get punished.
To be fair, I was talking with Christian and I will be punished. The worst that can happen to me is I will pay retail. It's the worst that can happen to me.
Well, yeah,
That's
I
not
mean,
too
yeah,
bad.
the truth is, yeah, that's the fact. Yeah, you'll be paying
You
retail.
know, we were talking just this afternoon, you know, that the Bark Speeders, the Clone Pilots, that everyone was saying
Bark
that
speeders, yes.
this is all sitting here. The Bark Speeders are discounted already. The Clone Pilot, I saw today the Clone Pilot's price. You know how much they are selling the Clone Pilot here? $999. Number 7. $142, the Clone Pilots.
That's even
It's pretty cheap.
that's
Yeah,
$20 cheaper than here, I think.
So it's like for us here is the FOMO doesn't apply to this side of the world because you will always find stock. The worst that can happen to you is you pay retail. And that's the worst.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
I mean, it's like I think it's mainly it's not even the franchise difference. I think it's mainly the economy because I don't know if you guys know, but China and like the whole Asia, they're not doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I've heard
That's true.
Japan is doing kind of okay, but the rest is like all, you know, it muds, literally.
Yeah.
So
So I would think Hong Kong would be doing pretty well because I think all of my salary is going to Hot Toys. So.
Yeah, but Hong Kong is a
I
private
guess.
company. Hong Kong, no, Hot Toys is a private company.
but anyways, back to
Anyway,
the-
still a very good release. But
Yeah.
for example, this R2D2, the R2D2 still in stock here is also discounted already. So I don't think it will be a huge problem to get these. But I know Ellen, you are not getting these because it's. Do you
No, she
never? Do you
dopoed.
never? Have you never thought like just let me go? Let me get one Star Wars to see how it is.
just try
So-
one. Just try
Don't
one.
get
It's not
started
hard.
on Star Wars.
It's not too
So
big.
on Sunday, I was hanging out with Anthony because he helped me pose another figure because he is the best and has the patience of an angel because
Oh,
I'm
dude.
not easy to instruct.
That was Nebula, right?
Yes, it was Nebula. And I was talking to Anthony because I had the continuation of the story. So I was previously talking to Anthony and John Iron Logan because Iron Logan's been trying really hard to get me to watch Ahsoka. And he's like, oh, she's like a Jedi ninja samurai and there's all these strong female characters and you love strong female characters. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel like you can't watch stuff without having watched other stuff. Oh, no, but if you watch Ahsoka, you'll want to watch other stuff. Okay. Then Anthony, bless him, is like, watch Andor. You don't need to know anything. Okay. So I go to work And there's these two guys I've worked with for 6 years. And for 6 years, I've been saying, I don't do Star Wars. But every time something Star Wars happens, oh, did you see? And I'm like, friend, I told you I don't watch the Star Wars. So I get, are you watching Ahsoka? No, because I told you and have been telling you consistently for 6 years, I don't watch Star Wars. But I did say to him how, ironically enough, friend A is telling me to watch Ahsoka, and B is telling me to watch Andor. And he actually gave me a very unbiased opinion and was like, yeah, no, you can't just watch Ahsoka independently, but maybe you could watch Andor. And I was like, well, joke's on all of you. I'm not watching anything.
Really, but I think you should watch Andor.
Well, actually, no.
least
Start with
Andor.
Ahsoka, but I think Ahsoka is doing really good right now.
Ahsoka is doing good, but I don't think it's the best introduction for Star Wars.
Yeah.
I would also recommend you maybe Mandalorian. Mandalorian
Exactly. Start
seems
with
to
Mandalorian.
be the season 1.
So what you
start with
guys
Mando.
don't get is that Helen enjoys not watching Star Wars. So
Okay.
she's like
So many
she enjoys
people.
being a rebel. She's a rebel at heart.
It really, I find it quite interesting how many people, okay, Bob, and also for liking Captain Marvel, cancel me for that too. Yeah, it kind of really, it does entertain me how upset people get because I think they assume with all this and liking the superheroes, oh, you must like all the nerdy things. And it's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, so my point is not you need to watch Andor as an introduction to Star Wars. My point is basically Andor is such a great content because it's such a nuanced show, and it kind of is a standalone thing, and it won't feel like you're watching Star Wars, but you're cheating yourself out of great content if you don't watch Andor. So that's my point.
Exactly. It's like reading a really
And-
good book. It's like
And
reading
there are no lightsabers in
Nope.
Andor.
Yeah,
No
none.
Jedi, no lightsabers, no Force, no starships.
None. So it's like, yeah, it's very lightsaber friendly. Yeah.
Not like
Lightsaber
it's the
friendly.
lightsabers that make me not watch it, guys. Like it's lightsabers, no lightsabers. I don't really care.
You can
Jay-Z-
just tell yourself
Jay-Z's
this
with
is
you.
more like a spaceship. What was it?
Friend. Hello, Jazzy.
Okay.
This is with you.
okay.
I'm with Ellen. I don't watch Star Wars. Never liked it. But Ellen, in
Can
your
we ban him?
case, it's because you don't like it, or you were never attracted to the galaxy kind of thing, Jedi's and or something like that. Is there anything? Or
Oh, I
you
could
are
tell you a story. You'll probably boot me from the chat.
okay?
so-
Tell us.
Story time.
Sci-fi's never
Story
really
time.
been my thing, right? And I grew up in a house where my mum and my brother loved Star Trek, Star Wars, Star whatever. Loved it. Never got into it. Could just never hold my attention. And I remember when I was a teenager, shoot me, I can't remember. Let's say it was Return of the Jedi. Maybe it was a different one. Yes, Storytime with Helen was re-released, digitally remastered with like 38 seconds of extra footage. And my brother's like, we are going to the cinema. I am taking you. You are going to like Star Wars. So I went to the movie. I had my drink, my popcorn. And fun fact, fell asleep, got woken up by pew, 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 lightsaber fight. And I was like, where the hell am I? And my
You
brother was
fell
like,
asleep
"You were
watching
asleep."
Return
And
of
he
the
was just
Jedi.
like, we are not related. And I was like, that's fine. So yeah.
Bob Dylan Star Wars ever. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I've never liked Stargate, Star Wars, like I'm just not a sci-fi person. I'm sorry.
By the
Uh,
way,
Much
Helen has put Star Wars as stuff, whatever, and what was the other one? I forgot. Jesus, I gotta rewind. But you're right. You're right.
we got a lot of people here in the in the chat.
Yeah, everyone just
Wellington,
left.
Ellen getting booted. OG fan never watched Star Wars. Ban these people.
Yeah, but when Star Wars was just Star Wars, you don't even like all of Star Wars, OG fan.
We
And
are
that's
even
part of my
we even
point.
have Tremble Dust arguing that pew pew is not the noise a lightsaber makes.
Probably fell asleep after I finished my popcorn, guys. Oh, sure.
Hey guys, no means no, exactly.
It's no.
Mark Attack saying, "Why watch Star Wars when you can treat yourself to She-Hulk?" Well, there you go.
I actually
you
really
go.
like She-Hulk. Thank you very much.
And, Ash Chase saying that Helen is a typical Aussie.
Typical
Isn't
Aussie.
Star Wars is not popular over there? Is that it?
I think it's the rebel nature of Australian.
Yeah, I think it's the rebel. It's the rebel.
It has to do with the history of Australia. Now that people got there.
You can watch anything Star Wars rather than She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and not make yourself want to jump off a cliff. Because you enjoy She-Hulk, right? You enjoy it.
I did.
I think it
I
was
enjoyed it.
entertaining. It was
I actually want the
entertaining.
figure. I'm one of like 3 people globally.
And even She-Hulk did the twerking. And Christian didn't... You
There
need to
you
watch
go.
She-Hulk, Christian.
We're full circle.
The only thing is Hot Toys seems to release Star Wars in time or faster. I think this has to do with they learn the mistakes they did with the Avengers line, because they delay so much those lines that when people got the figures it was too late, the hype has gone. And Hot Toys is learning that we live in a society that we want the things and we want them now. So they want to give you things faster while that hype is still in the high moment, right? Because now you are getting Mandalorian is top. Now you want to get the stuff from Return of the Jedi. You want things from Attack of the Clones. They are speeding up the process so you don't need to wait as much. And this way, less people will cancel pre-orders. I think that's
Yeah.
the best way to do it. If you see the Endgame line, it went until, I would say, the Endgame Loki was this year. Still was this year release, right?
Was it this year?
Yeah, the Endgame Loki
took
was
so long.
That is
That took so long.
this
amazing.
year. So you can
amazing.
see how it was. Bob didn't say, I just realized that She-Hulk and Daredevil are both lawyers. Them hooking up makes more sense now. Huh? The things you realize when you are on my stream. Oh, and Beskar Kid say that he ordered the She-Hulk figure. He's the only one besides outside of Star Wars. Interesting.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Beskar is going ever doing squats next to you in the gym.
Yeah, because if you look at the avatar or profile picture of Beskar Kid, you know he didn't miss leg day any day.
It did
You don't wanna
not,
mess
and
with him.
I saw it. I saw now. I see his videos that he posts on Facebook. Jesus, the squatting, that is. I start sweating when I watch, and I mean, it's so fun.
You start sweating.
You have to
Okay.
drink a protein drink just
That's
to watch them.
heavy. That's heavy.
Okay. Okay.
I applaud Alan's stance, Agent Silver Fox, as we all say, collect what you love. That's true.
Absolutely.
That's the more
absolutely. We
important.
kid, but absolutely. Yes. Yes.
But I know, Christian, that you are you want to talk about this C3PO, so I give you the stage because you
Okay.
are.
I mean, he is early. He was supposed to be out at least soonest next month, and he is out early. And Hot Toys did learn their lesson where delaying releases, where because they have to pump up so many quantities, is not healthy for them. So they've learned that. That's good. And also like their order numbers aren't that high anyway. So yeah, it won't make sense. So anyways, this is a very exciting figure for me because I am I'm not amazing. I'm a huge fan of the prequels. I actually had the Attack of the Clones as the second best movie I loved from Star Wars, which has dipped a little way down there, but it used to be my second.
Jesus,
But
Bobby.
but yeah, I mean I know this is not, even for the Star Wars fan, this is not a favorite version of C3PO. Like we all like the clean one. We all like the shiny gold, the gold bar of C3PO. But this is, as far as like the Phantom Menace version was not even. We can't even say that's a weather version. He barely has anything on him. I'm hoping we would get a version of that someday. But until then, this is gonna be the most weathered C3PO out there, and it's already in diecast. So we're not gonna have a phase or the, you know how Hot Toys does, you know, RMS. They do a plastic version and then they do a diecast version. We're not gonna have to go through that again. So that's good.
Yes.
So
How much diecast
Yes?
do you think it'll have?
okay, this is gonna be interesting because we have received some figures with his head, which was not diecast. They were plastic. So I'm kind of guessing. So for his figure alone will be head included, diecast. So maybe his, you know, the what do you call him? The armor, the outer parts. I'm guessing that'll be all diecast. Other than that, maybe the hands could be plastic because that was a huge shock for me when I received my KX droid. I know he's not like labeled as diecast, but his I think some of his joints or some of his like leg parts are diecast.
And his hands.
But the thing is, his hands are plastic. So like when you try to make grip, you know, like guns on them, it's kind of difficult because it won't stay there. So I'm kind of guessing it might be the same case with C3PO, but we'll have to see. But even if his hands are, you know, plastic, if most of his outer parts are diecast, I wouldn't be too much disappointed. And I know this is, again, not a huge popular, you know, version, but for me this is different. C3PO will be my Iron Man, because we've been saying Boba Fett is the Iron Man of Star Wars, but no, this is the guy who's gonna be in diecast with so many versions, so many. We're gonna have like exclusives on cons and celebrations. We're gonna have like the neon tech C3POs and black 3POs. We're gonna have the white ones. We're gonna have the blue tint from what we've seen from Mando, and we see other versions even from, you know, Ahsoka. So give me all of it. I have this vision where I'm gonna have like not a gantry. What do you call them? The hall of 3PO. I'm gonna have that in my crib. So yeah, you're gonna see that someday. What?
The Hall of Protocol.
Do not shake. Joel, do not shake. I just saw you shaking. Do not shake. I will have that in my collection. You will see me. You will see me finish that collection. Yes. Yes.
And the
So you-
naked C3PO
so you-
would be awesome for
Yes.
you.
You deny us a twerk, but you give us a Hall of C3PO.
At this moment, you only have there are only two versions on order, right? This one
Yes.
and the Return of the Jedi one, the
Yes.
shiny one.
Yes.
Cool. So I don't know where comes the theory that you are expecting them to make much more of these. There is no reason for that. I would like if they did more robots, more droids.
More
Like
droids,
the one in Ahsoka, what's the name? That guy, that one
Oh,
kicks ass.
Hu Yang.
Hu Yang.
Yeah.
Yeah, the racist name. Yeah,
How
Hu Yang.
can that guy still fight? That is an ancient robot. And he's still. Jeez, when I say how can.
Did you see him?
Let's not spoil Helen
Okay,
because she's
okay,
going
okay,
to watch
okay,
Ahsoka sooner or later.
Yeah, she's gonna watch it. Let's not spoil it.
Probably
Yes,
not.
yes.
In 2057, when I finally come around to watching some Star Wars. Pew pew.
Pew pew. Why it comes to pew pew?
Pew, pew.
That's what it sounds like in Australia.
She had that
joking.
loaded up. I love it. I love it.
Actually, something I would have C3PO in sand building sand castles. And we got Pop Culture Living Room in the house. Costa, how are you? Welcome.
Hello.
And
Oh,
and here there's a very good comment here from Kumari saying that for the Star Wars fans, for not worry because we still have 32 SKUs announced pending release. You won't get bored. There's a lot of Star Wars, really a lot. There's really a lot of Star Wars.
It's a skew.
Is there a serious question?
Yeah, what's a skew?
SKU is like a code number, item number.
Ah, okay.
I want an Iron Man C3PO concept figure. No way.
Iron
No,
Man.
let's not Iron Man C3PO. Let's not Iron Man C3PO.
You know what they could do? They could do an artist impression C3PO with the plastic bits on the top, like the Iron Man, because everyone really likes
Oh
that.
my god.
I like that.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
good. But
You can put it in the Hall of 3PO.
do you think anyone will have the 3PO posed like this? Probably.
There's gonna be
Christian.
one
Probably.
person out of like 1,000, I guess.
And then the droid with the C3PO head.
Someone will. Yeah, someone will put it that way. I'm sure.
Oh, issue with Big Boob saying that the Return of the Jedi C3PO is a matte gold, not chrome, like in the Return of the Sith and New Hope.
Like
Also-
Revenge of the Sith version is the more shiny version. It is the shiniest.
is the
version.
New Hope version, probably.
Is New Hope shinier? I thought it was Revenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you like C3PO that much, did you get the Bandai Machinations? Because that would be like the epitome of C3PO figures, right?
I'm actually on the
Thank you,
fence of
Jose
picking it up.
Morales. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be just. I would just save the rest and
How
get
can you
that
pick
one
it up now? How can you pick it up now? We will pay like
through the nose. Yeah.
Well, you know, I have my ways, and you guys know. So yeah, I mean,
you have your ways, but this Tamashii Nations C3PO it wasn't released this year.
no.
It's been years that is been out. Not only the C3PO but also the R2D2. And that R2D2 is all diecast.
Yeah,
Two.
that is heavy.
It's a heavy piece. And I don't know why that R2D2 it's very cheap here. It's like $130, $120
Oh, wow.
something like that. The R2D2, not the C3PO.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dipped that far, but then he's also cheap here too. I don't know why, but I'm guessing he's not like a too popular.
Guess not.
Because we do have a lot of R2s, so yeah.
AJ Agruz is saying they could do a full holographic one. That Iron Man sold amazing, so why not do a C3PO one, right? Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. And we got Mark Atkins in the house. What up, my wonderful collectors? I love sci-fi, but Endor was a game changer. I loved it and watched it multiple times. To be honest, I'm a casual Star Wars original movie only fan. Oh,
Yes, Helen will watch it. Yes.
no, I don't think so, because Kumar is saying start with Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 1. Are you strong
Okay,
enough?
don't
No.
go there.
Nah, she
Don't go
won't.
there.
If she starts with Clone Wars Season
No,
1,
no.
Episode 1,
Please
she will
don't.
watch
Please
3
don't.
minutes of the 20 minutes of
No,
Star
she
Wars
enjoys being
is-
rebel too much. It will never happen.
Christian needed to drop his voice on octave when he said, I have my ways. Can you drop an octave only when he said, I have
I
my
don't know
ways?
what. I need some reference on this. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You don't know music?
No. Like, is there a voice that you guys want to hear? I know, like, I know how to lower my voice, but
Just lower your voice. That's it, I think.
I have my ways. Is this what you guys want? I have
so.
my ways.
Oh, thank you. I assumed the few subs I had probably unsubscribed, so thank you.
Oh, you see?
What's going on?
Blur Dead Life saying, Helen, despite not being a star fan, I just subbed to your channel. Just because of you, maybe you will see some unboxing of a Star Wars figure in the coming future. Who knows?
Who knows?
A Rey.
Who knows?
Rey. I think Ellen would like Rey.
Funnily
She'll
enough,
love
when
Ray.
I got my cat, someone did try to convince me to call her Ray, and I had to go through the not a Star Wars person. No.
So what did you call your cat?
Shuri,
Marvel?
Like Shuri,
Shuri.
like from the Black Panther movie.
Whoa.
So, yeah, her name's
Shuri.
To be technical, say AJ Agruz, Star Wars is not actually sci-fi. It's a fantasy story set in space, but it's not actually sci-fi because there isn't real science in it. Geek flex right there. There you
He's
go.
not wrong. He's not
Yeah, when you
not
put
wrong.
science into Star Wars, it doesn't really work.
Yesterday
Yeah.
I was asking Christian, this is the most stupid question ever. I asked Christian, there are not many kisses in Star Wars movies, right? And we were just actually checking. And it's true. You don't see many kisses in Star Wars movies. And then we were talking about Anakin in the garden with Padme, and
You see in the
there is-
arena
in the
on this
arena.
movie.
Han and Leia, if you
see a
count the original
major
trilogy.
one.
Leia with and Solo, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's a
Dude.
very children-friendly movie.
To that
Well.
point, Andor was a big game changer
Yeah.
for that as well. I mean, having the game, hyped up. Not even a kiss. That was a, for everyone who's seen it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We are proving Helen how annoying Star Wars fans are. It is true. We are. Comment on her videos which Star Wars movie she should watch first. Yeah, everyone go to comment on Helen videos and you should say which Star Wars movie she should watch first. I think she's not.
But you're
she's
my
not,
friend Bob Dylan.
because after Luke and Leia, it's all downhill. It's true.
So I'm telling you.
Okay. Anyone has any word more about this C3PO, or we are set and done
Set and
about
done.
this?
Said and
Set
done.
and
I'm
done.
excited.
Okay. I need to find here a photo because I want to talk here about this guy. Here it is. What do they call him? The Dead Killer.
The Dead Killer?
Yeah.
Curious to see which one that is.
At least is one that I know. Ellen said that probably is something that it was teased today by Social Toys.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, this comes from the Snyderverse, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. What do you think, Ellen? Because I had the Deathstroke before, but I had the VGM line, the Hot Toys
Yeah.
one, and I really like that figure. This one something that you are considering to for your collection?
I am. I have, you can probably see them over there. I've got quite a few Arrow figures, and Deathstroke, not this version, was like an amazing villain in that show. And it's always bugged me that no one's ever made that character. And I had considered getting the Arkham Deathstroke, but the look really wasn't close to the Arrow show, whereas this one looks a lot more similar. If anybody's out there in a sculptor, Manu Bennett head sculpt, I would buy it right here. So yeah, I'd probably put it with the mask, but that's been my biggest thing with my Arrow displays, that there hasn't really been any villains made. So for me, this looks really good. It looks pretty similar to the suit that they wore on the show. So I'll be picking this one up for sure.
Anthony, any interest for you for this for this figure?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of going on a plastic diet. So I'm just looking around to see what I can cut and not get. Any figure that I don't have to get, I'm glad. I think it's a cool figure. I also liked Arrow. Not getting this one. Just I don't have like an emotional connection to the figure. I don't know how it's going to do pose-wise. And I kind of quit buying Soso toys because usually I'm not that satisfied after
With the
opening the
quality?
box. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. It sort of has to do with the hands and the gauntlets that keep messing. Something with the body. Yeah, so I don't feel that satisfied after buying it. I think the Cajun Dealer was the last one I got from Sosa Toys. And I will get the Moon Knight though, because I just want an Oscar Isaac head sculpt. So it's not that I'm out of Sosa Toys, but I'm buying less.
Okay. That's fair.
I've had that issue as well with I've got two of the green vigilantes, and the hands just do not want to stay on that thing. Like the one holding the bow, if you breathe near it too heavily, falls down.
That's a huge issue before
Frustrating.
with Soso Toys figures. Sometimes those wrist pegs are horrible.
Yeah.
I remember other one was the. I think most of their figures have this problem. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. Yeah, but this one looks promising.
Looks cool.
But I heard that they are not really announcing any figure before they release the Homelander, because the Homelander that has been more than 2 years and they are still not releasing that one. They still have some figures to release. Bob Dylan was saying here that there's a Flashpoint one. I remember that one because that one does have a rooted hair option. Also,
I think that's the Nightmare version of it as well.
it's,
Think
it's
so.
also
The
that stroke.
Flashpoint is the Nightmare version
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the suit.
Interesting. But we really need to rely on these third parties for these DC figures because Hot Toys is not doing any of this.
No.
Not doing any of these. Did you see that there was a figure that was released already this week? That was the Joker, the Jared Leto, by Figurello.
Yeah.
I had that on pre-order and I canceled the pre-order because it delayed so long, and I found some pictures. I don't know if it is accurate to show these pictures because these are the only pictures available online, but I don't think it looks very promising. This boring box. Okay, here you go. I don't think it looks very good. I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. I think it looks like a very poor figure.
Yeah, I think the sculpt by itself could be cool, but it's probably recast, and I hate when companies recast. But it feels like the body and hands are a bit out of proportion as compared to the head.
And then this mask, the quality of this mask, this looks like they didn't even go into the trouble of cutting the face. They
It's
just
straight out like recast, like out.
they just did a very rushed job, and this is not a cheap one. This is more than $200 for this figure, and only comes with a mask, and I think with 2 extra pairs of hands.
No.
I like the other one, the one I think was by Flashpoint, the Doomsday Revealer. That one was I like that one. This one not as much. Can you swap the heads on this Deathstroke? I'm not sure. Yeah, the Rogue I got from So isn't bad. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
perfect either.
Those are the last ones. The Spidey, the Rogue, and
Exactly.
another one, I think.
It was
Those are
Spidey,
the
Rogue,
last ones I got.
and was the Invincible too.
Yeah, I got those, to be honest.
They So Toys, they do kind of good figures. They have good releases. They've been more steady in terms of quality. The stuff they are doing from the Watchmen.
And their
is
Loki
also-
was
The
excellent.
classic Loki was really good too.
Yeah.
Exactly, the classic Loki was good. Bob Dylan is saying that the body choices lately have been a bit odd, either undersized or single jointed or just plain off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I think
the
undersized
hands.
has been a big issue with So. I know their earlier releases like the Flash and the Zoom, I had to do body swaps on them because putting them near the other figures, they looked like children compared to grown-ups.
they always fall too short, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
can imagine.
that's the issue. I mean, and that's a easy work for them because they could just pick up the Hot Toys version and see, okay, let's see the size, what body we need to arrange for this to fit. Because what's worse than, I know Bob Dylan loves it. He loves this, but I'm not a big fan of receiving a figure, cutting the suit, change the body, sew the suit again.
Yeah, me neither.
Like he did, for example, he did a perfect job with Bo-Katan, with Koska Reeves, and those are Hot Toys. But they are single jointed, and Bob Dylan changed the bodies and for better articulation, and they look better. But for the common collector, a common collector will not do that. They will not. They will not. They are even afraid to change ends without using gloves. How can they go far to use the? There are some collectors, they don't handle the figures with hands. I was having that discussion yesterday. They only use gloves
hands?
because of the oil, the oil
Yeah.
transfer.
I used to do that.
But if you are worried about the oil transfer, if you use a good Australian goat milk soap, that's what I use from Australia, goat milk soap, you wash your hands and it will remove all the oil, and then you can handle your figures. That's what I do every time before I do unboxing. But must be Australian goat milk soap. I don't know the brand. but I can do unboxing one day of a soap. Can you imagine? I do unboxing of a soap. The body choices, yeah, Bob Dylan. Oh, I don't enjoy it, but it's necessary for me sometimes. Beskar Kid, for example, he always use gloves. He always use gloves on his unboxings. I mean, every time you handle a figure, you need to use gloves. I could use that the first time, the second time, but then I will forget, because then I don't know where are the gloves, and then I need to find the gloves, and then I don't have the gloves.
And I kind of think the tactile experience is also part of the enjoyment, I guess, when posing and tinkering with your figures. And that would be completely gone with gloves. That would be such a hassle for me, to be honest.
I mean, I used to open my figures with gloves, but then the problem is, like, I would have like trouble kind of removing the plastic or removing the parts or do something with it. Because like with gloves, it's not that easy because you don't have that friction.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of gave up, and now whenever I just open one, I just use my hands.
And posing is...
Yeah, go on, Anthony.
Yeah, posing is more difficult when you're using gloves because you don't really feel what you're doing.
And the thing is, Hot Toys, they keep using that small plastic bags and then use the tape. And every time I open a new figure, I think I will not remove the boots or the shoes. I'm going to take this very carefully, and this will go out perfectly. But no, it's always in the last part. It will stuck there, and then I need to grab a.
And then you can just
you can just see where the what is it called? The Scotch tape is, and just cut it, right?
Yeah.
Just cut it for a bit and then rip it open. It's fine.
Like sometimes I can't find a scissor, I have to use a knife, and then it kind of like gets me nervous. Like, okay, I don't want to like ruin my figures. Like,
when I'm really impatient, I just use keys, and I just use keys to open everything.
You can go on here with the talking. I need to step out for 1 minute. I'm going to take that soap because everyone wants to buy it. Wait a minute.
Are you like sponsored by the soap, Trow?
Okay. Are you serious? All right. So, this is our stream, guys.
It's alone time, but we can go through the comments now, can we?
Yep. Is anyone a moderator here? Because I'm not.
No. He just unblocked me right before the stream, so I won't be able to moderate. But maybe you could do one of the other topics that we were supposed to talk about, because we have a couple of topics left, right?
We do, but then I don't know where Joel wants to go.
Oh, true.
From here,
true.
But let's see from the chat if you have anything interesting to talk about. How about that? Oh, you back?
He's back already.
You are muted. You are muted.
No, the brand is Green Cozy Kiwi Replenishing Goat Milk Soap. This is from Australia.
That's some luxury soap you got right there.
Kiwi lip.
The brand is Green Cozy, and this is made by a company. What company is this? This in I don't know the name. What is there?
Green Cozy?
A place in Australia called Nunawading.
Oh, Nunawading, it's in the state of Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Helen, this is the exact moment where you decide to like set up a transport company between Australia and the rest of the world.
But it's like an industry here in Australia. I think they're called Dagos, and they do shopping for people in China because there's certain Australian products that are very desirable because one of them is
they do shopping for
formula.
people in China. You're talking
like formula, like milk formula.
Milk formula, yeah.
And like even vitamins, to the point where some companies have set up like whole retail stores that aren't for people like me to walk into. It's for the Dagos to go in because they're trying to influence the Dagos to then recommend these products to their Chinese buyers.
Yeah, they are called the Daigos.
Yeah.
16fix, just check my inbox and I see no link for this. Hello everyone, sorry bro, this is only for real collectors. I'm kidding. Mark, hope all is good with you. Always use protection, gents, of course. Always. Bob Dylan saying, I have trouble with detailed work with gloves. I need a sensation to guide me. Exactly, I think is what Anthony was saying too. You lose that tactile. Blur Dead Life saying, I just wash my hands first. If I were touching the Declaration of Independence, then yeah, gloves. It's all preference and what is enjoyable experience for you. Drop the soap now, I will not. She with big boobs. Left for a while back and he's selling a gold product. That took a turn. I'm not selling, I just show you which one I use. Then you can do the research yourself. That was once a popular racial slur for Italians here.
What was?
What was? Digos?
I'm assuming.
I keep hearing it and I want to make a clip. Okay. Green Cozy Goat Milk Sheep. Please get in touch with João for sponsorship. There's a link in the description. When I reach 100 figures, can I come on again? No, you don't need 100.
100 figures.
Just twerking. Twerking is enough
Just
to get you
twerking.
on.
If you know how to twerk, you are welcome. It doesn't feel the same when it's covered. Ripped gloves.
Or if you convince Christian to twerk, that's also...
All right, I'm out.
He doesn't allow Americans on. It's interesting because I think until now I had Doc Smizzle and Bob Dylan. You were here before, so you were American. You were here with Doc Smizzle and with
So after Bob Dylan, you quit inviting Americans.
No more.
Keith Lee's asking Ellen, what's going on the middle shelves behind you?
It's the world's slowest garage shelving, aka Costa case, ever constructed. That's exactly what it is. Maybe by Christmas it will be done. It's.
But why? What's taking you the longer time? Anything you need help?
Not that I need help, but story time again. So a friend has helped me with my display. Like all the black you see is like a vinyl that's been put on the glass. So he's helping me with the vinyl, which we're going to apply on some thin like metal sheets. And in Australia, we have a thing called mates rates. And when someone's a friend, you do it for mates rates. And if someone's doing you a favour for mates rates, you don't really hurry them up. You let them take their time.
Okay.
So he runs a business, so he'll get around to it. And I'm not in a rush because I need to buy all the lighting and all that. So it's just my biggest thing was getting the shelving unit because the size I wanted was discontinued. So it took me a little bit of a while to track down. So yeah, but one day it'll get there.
Cool. But you say by Christmas? That's a long way.
Yeah, I'm setting myself a very generous deadline that is achievable.
Cool.
Oh, you see, Agent Silver Fox is saying, Joe, I'll come on and I twerk in my kilt as a good Scotsman. Welcome. I would love to see that.
You'll demonetize Joao just in a second.
I think it's part 3 actually. Anyway.
That's part 3.
Ellen is gearing up for her Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm
for her Star
waiting for
Wars
the
display.
N1, guys. When's the N1 coming out? They're making that, right? N1 Starfighter. That'll fit.
That'll fit.
Is that what it's called? I can't remember. I don't know.
You got it right.
Oh, hey.
It's good to have mates who have technical skills. Oh, exactly. When you have
Correct.
friends who have technical skills, there's nothing better than that. But these, okay, Kumar is asking, anyone ordered module cases? Recently, I heard they improved the lead time to a few months. Is this true? I don't know. I didn't order module cases, but if anyone here in the chat or in the panel can say anything about this, I think they said that they were.
Yeah.
They have new factories and the lead time would be way shorter than normal.
I haven't heard that they actually managed to get it shorter yet, to be honest.
Okay,
but they
not
said
yet.
they would, yeah.
Hash is saying that mates rate is a thing. I never heard of that, but it's interesting. If any friend, if I ask help for a friend, like, can you do that? And they say, yeah, sure. I will rush him every day because if he's my friend, he will need to give me that as soon as possible.
If you're
And
truly
Ali
my
will-
friend,
If
He'll
he's
hurry
truly
up.
my friend, he will hurry up. Didn't come here to see bagpipes swinging around. It's not today. I think probably in the next show when Agent Silver Fox recovers, I think we will have to see that. Okay, AJ is have here a comment. Don't talk about module case delivery time with me. April 2022, and mine are supposedly on a boat due to it this or next week now.
wow.
April 22. This is a year and a half.
Yeah,
Easy year and a
God
half.
damn.
that's long.
That's too long. That's what I say before. For new collectors, is not the best option because by the time your model cases arrive, maybe you already give up collecting hot toys, and then I have these cases here. Well, what do I need to do with this? And maybe then your mom will use it to store porcelain and dishware and tableware,
Bookshelf.
bookshelf.
Maybe put some spices.
No, that's already too Asian, Christian. We don't need to go there. Okay, I think we are about to wrap up here because it's already 11 on my side. Ellen need to wake up early tomorrow, and Christian need to wake up at 4:30. I think Anthony is the only one that is basically
Wide awake. Yeah.
wide
What
awake,
time is
right?
it?
So it's 5 o'clock p.m. at the moment.
5 p.m. for him.
That's
It's
nice.
still daytime.
Yeah.
Let me just say, and AJ was saying that he only ordered isn't even custom for. Okay, you ordered the normal sizes. If it was a custom, we would see more than 2 years.
But I heard their speed was getting bumped up a little. I mean, hasn't that changed? But nothing got better?
Well, I heard they were going to, but I didn't hear that they
Not
actually
yet, not
managed
yet.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably they still on the process of doing that. And 163 say you can use it for a greenhouse. Oh, it's true. It's true because you have lighting, you have dust free, it's all closed up.
Yeah.
Don't give ideas to P-Rock. But anyway, Bob Dylan, here a good comment, and I will put here in the description
Thanks, Bob.
the channels,
Thanks.
the 6-scale Shiro Helen channel, and also a figure posing channel from Anthony, both great people. And I was checking a video from Anthony because I was checking a video that you were. I thought you were just showing the pose, but you are actually explaining how to do the pose. Is the
That's
TVA
because of
Loki?
Helen, I think.
The TVA Loki sitting on the chair.
Yeah, so I think it's because of Helen that I started doing posing tutorials more, because there's like a hiatus in that. I used to do only posing showcases, but I'll switch to do more tutorials and switching those up. I'm actually in the process of cutting up the posing session we had. It was like an hour and a half it was, and I have it cut down to like 25 minutes or so, and when it's finished I'll upload it.
Oh, amazing! But for actually, I have a question here for new collectors that they are just starting with these and they want to learn some poses or something like that. Because I hear many people, they are afraid to pose because Hot Toys is expensive collectible, and if you don't know how the body works, it's easy to break. Sometimes you see new collectors breaking arms and breaking legs because they treat that like it's a plush or something like that.
Yeah.
So your channel, like I said, if you have tutorials over there, you just go to the channel, you check, okay, because you are explaining everything.
Yeah, so the videos, most videos I have on there are just showcases. But so at the moment I'm switching more towards tutorials. So I did the Loki one, I did the Black Widow one, and I will be doing the Nebula one that I did with Helen last week. I'll cut that up, and then I think I'll do a Moon Knight one or an Iron Man. I'm not sure yet. But from now on, I'll be doing more posing tutorials just to get people to pose more, because I think posing is pretty important to have like a healthy way of collecting.
Exactly, I completely agree, and I'm lacking a lot on that department, and been 4 years. But do you use a lot of extra stuff like wirings and all this, or you just use the figure with the accessories that comes with, or you use a lot of stuff to hide, like wires and everything?
Usually I don't use anything else than what comes with the figure. Maybe if I do like a special pose like on the Jazzing Speeder, I'll use wires just to mimic the velocity of Ray's suit. But other than that, I'll only use what comes with the figure.
Okay, amazing. And remember to check also 6-scale Shiro. I know you put a video on the Topo, the suit, right? Was what? Why are you laughing?
That was a while ago, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, because
there's
there's So Helen is like the ambassador of Topo. Actually
I
think
think so.
she deserves like a deal from Topo because
I'm
Did
actually
you already-
at the moment I'm trying to talk them into doing a Nurse Joker because I have like all the other Jokers and I picked up the bank robber Joker set. Well, thank you very much. Which Joao, I remember saying at the time, he's like, it's better than the Hot Toys one. And I was like, is it? But I was able to pick it up and it is really, really nice. And
Yes, I think so.
because I've got my Joker shelf at the bottom and I was like, the only look I don't have is the nurse. So I messaged Topo and I was like, would you do a Nurse Joker? And they're like, we're thinking about it. So if you want a Nurse Joker, go on Instagram and message Topo Studios and tell them because the CGL one is going for crazy prices on eBay. I'm not paying $1,300 for third-party Nurse Joker. No, not with those ugly themes. It's not happening. So, yeah, the Topo stuff is great. Like, I'm just waiting for the RCN Studios. They're doing like a John Wick sculpt, so that's what I'm going to be using on my Topo suit.
Yeah, and just today some people were asking me if because I got these the Daft Toys, the Joker masks, the set. And
cool.
someone was asking me if the Bozo mask, this one, the Joker one, if you can use it on the INART head sculpt. But why would you want to use a cheap mask on such a good sculpt? I don't
dangerous.
recommend that. I
So
don't
dangerous.
recommend that. These
might
will
even ruin
probably stain the head sculpt
Yeah.
because the way they did this, I don't think they did this for you to use it on a head sculpt because it's all scuffed inside. It's
Okay,
not
no.
clean. It's not clean. This will probably. I think they did this only really, but it's cool here this base because they have Batman here in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see Batman here
Yeah.
in the back?
Yeah. That's nice.
And then you have the elastic, and then you just place them like that, and you have them all together. I already have the 5 of them there. Probably, Bob Dylan is also thinking. Probably we are going to try to do kit bash all find the bodies and clothes to do all the whole team. So let's see. But
you guys should.
I think the only way that we use the mask with the INART one is either the way Helen did it or just put it on the base. Because I don't know if it's visible, but on Helen's quarter scale, the mask is just on top of his hair.
Yeah,
you
he's
could
like
do it that
lifting
way.
it
That's
up.
like
you mean
yeah.
like he's like holding like this, right? Like
Yeah,
this.
like I just
Yeah, you
put it off or taking it on. Yeah,
Yeah.
there. No,
that would be a good way to do it and a safe way to do it.
Yeah, but not.
So it's
not
just
No.
using-
but
Not on the
but
sculpt,
that's
not on the
sculpted
sculpt.
hair though, because it's just sitting on the top and it's coming down a little bit, and the hands holding it. It's not really making a lot of contact. It's
Yeah.
like he's walking off and he's like just pulling the mask off, or just holding it in the hand maybe. But yeah, I wouldn't. Particularly if you've got the rooted hair. I wouldn't want a
we
big
forgot
mask.
to talk a bit about Pennywise because I know Anthony, you are waiting for that INART one, right?
Yeah. I think it looks pretty. I think it looked a bit goofy in the early pictures, but in the picture that came out later, it looked pretty good. It looked a bit poofy before, and I think it's just a matter
I
of
think
posing
that the latest photos that we saw, because it's already like they are not official, but like kind of blogger photos.
Yeah.
I think in those ones, I think it looks better,
Yeah.
looks promising at least. But I don't know how much work you will need to do with this figure to make it look as you want.
It kind of seems. Yeah. Sorry.
Go. I was just saying that I heard that it's easy to change the head sculpts and use this sculpt in the Hot Toys body, and it will look really good. But I don't know. For you,
Yeah. It kind of seems like you only need to futz with the fabric around the shoulders and around the neck, and other than that, it'll look fine, I guess.
this head sculpt looks
Yeah. Creepy as
amazing.
hell.
Really
That is
good. Very
creepy.
creepy.
Are you reviewing this one, Joel?
Yeah, I should receive mine either after tomorrow or something like that, and I will review it and I will do unboxing and compare with the Hot Toys one, because then I was thinking about selling the Hot Toys one, but if the sculpts are interchangeable, I will see what can I do. Yeah, I will see what can I do. I like this pose. I really like this pose and this photo. I think this looks cool. I just think the hair is very tidy. I remember Pennywise I want Pennywise to have the hair more
volume, right?
Yeah, with more volume. This one, the hair looks a bit too tidy.
It looks like he's going to a what? Yeah.
Hairdresser.
Like it. And the balloon is interesting. The balloon that I like the Hot Toys balloon because it's transparent.
Yeah.
That gives you a more real impression of a balloon. But this one they just did a red plastic and just painted glossy over.
Yeah, and both have their merits, I think, because this has a really deep, like cherry red color, which
is true.
Which is also accurate, right? So I like both approaches.
I don't know if any of your Pennywises have that problem. Mine has.
What?
But is the balloon, the end that holds the balloon, that hole?
Mm-hmm.
Mine is already loose. The balloon
will
not stay.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
don't know. It's loose.
Yeah. I haven't had that.
I need to use a small piece of cardboard to hold the balloon in place.
That sucks. No, I haven't had that. I haven't used the balloon that much, to be honest. And when I did it like 4 at once, and I just tucked it in the sleeve as if he's holding him. So I didn't use the pinching hand to do it.
But
This
even
is a
saying
good
Cheats
shot.
Magnet, there should be a neck adapter you can pop off the body and transfer into any figure you want. Yeah, the Gandalf also, because I when I was removing his head to adjust the hair, everything came out, and the connector, the pack connector, is exactly the same as the Hot Toys one.
Cool.
You can use it without any problem. I don't think you will see through the balloon at the house scene. Oh, okay, we are going too specifically already, and I don't remember that house scene. Pennywise looks really cool, and Christian Lopez. Yeah, but this is the one that I'm excited to receive. I think it came very fast. I think. I think the pre-orders were very low number. I remember John from INART saying they were disappointed with the numbers for this Pennywise, but I think
It was kind of expected though.
When you tackle these kind of figures, and having Hot Toys already released one, it's basically like this. Okay, guys, but I think we are going to wrap up from here because really getting late, and I'm hearing my daughter calling me, so I kind of a rush.
Yeah, I'm hearing my cat calling me.
You won't compare a cat with your cat with my daughter?
I can if I want to, but
yes, you can if you want. Of course, you can. Okay, you can compare it. I'll give you 2 minutes to compare your cat with my daughter.
Go. Wrap it up.
Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you, of course, Anthony and Ellen. For sure, it will not be the last time. We will do this more times together.
Ah, cool.
Probably when let's see if Anthony receives his Pennywise soon. We can do a showcase of the Pennywise. Maybe show some poses, something like that. Cool. We can always arrange something. And when Ellen gets a new Topo suit, because it should be very soon. Topo is doing anything new now? They are doing anything new now? Is Loki no? Are they doing something for Loki?
Are they? No, they teased they're doing suits for Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne. I know they're doing that, and I'm trying to peer pressure them into doing this Joker. So again, if you want it, message them so it's not just me.
Yeah, and if Helen watches Andor, we'll do a giveaway.
The only time I ever contacted Topo was when I did the bank robber. I did the bank robber video. In the diorama, and then I took some photos. I sent them and said, "Oh, I really like this. Great job, everything." And they just replied to me, "Nice." Nice. And I say, "Okay, bye."
All good.
All good.
Nice.
So, guys, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for passing by. We still have 53 here. It's time for you guys over there in the States to go ahead to work. And we will see you next week. No, before that, we will see you on LWO this Friday evening. We will have the 50th episode. We are trying to do a 24-hour stream. I don't know how we will handle that.
Wow.
But it will be exciting. It will be in Profit channel.
I went on YouTube on Saturday and I was like, oh, go watch LW Go. I saw 5 hours. I can't commit to 5 hours. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
we
guys
did
did
5 hours. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how.
Don't ask me either. Don't ask me either.
Don't ask me how. It was 5 hours. I had lunch during the stream. I was pausing the camera, eating lunch, and then back to the camera. So
Taking a
That was the
shower.
thing. You ordered food and you didn't even tell me. Oh my god.
I ordered 2 coffees. I asked my daughter
Unbelievable.
did a burger for me.
Unbelievable. And I was there eating fruit.
Oh, you had a mouthful at that time. Yeah, I remember.
First
Mario
8
and Europe
hours.
will fall asleep within the first 8
Unbelievable.
hours. I don't know how we'll work that. I think Christian and I will work the Asian hours, the daytime, and then give the we will be on maybe from 8 a.m. to
Asian
8
hours.
p.m. 12 hours. the Asian hours. Agent Silver Fox saying, okay, this everyone knows. João is the best guy on YouTube. Signing up to a 24-hour stream might be dangerous. Thank you, and I cannot wait for you to recover and to come here to the Collectors Unite and do twerking with a kilt. It will be amazing. So, guys, thank you everyone, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.